Good morning and welcome to St. Peter's Episcopal Church in downtown Salisbury, Maryland. I'm Daniel Cherrix. This is our hymn of the day. If I were to ask you what holiday is on this Sunday, some of you might say, well, it's Halloween. Others of you might say it's All Hallows. And then some among us, I was reminded just yesterday by our Lutheran Associate Rector, Greg Harbaugh, that it's Reformation Day. October 31st is the day set aside to commemorate the onset of the Protestant Reformation. You'll remember a man named Martin Luther had a lot to do with that. So Martin Luther wrote a very famous hymn, one of the most famous hymns in Christendom, and it's found at both 687 and 688 in our hymnal 1982. It is called A Mighty Fortress is Our God. The tune is called Ein feste Burg ist unser Gott, which means a mighty fortress is our God in German. Martin Luther wrote both the text and the tune for this hymn, and it has been called the battle cry, if you will, of the Reformation. This tune has been used by countless composers since that. So Martin Luther wrote it between 1527 and 1529, just so you know. Since 1529, it has been used by countless composers in other compositions, such as J.S. Bach's cantata number 80, entitled Ein feste Burg ist unser Gott. He wrote at least 3 organ settings of Ein feste Burg. J.S. Bach, that is. Felix Mendelssohn used it in his fourth and final movement of Symphony Number 5, which he called the Reformation Symphony, in honor of Luther and the Reformation. Claude Debussy used it. Max Reger wrote a magnificent, wild, and woolly organ fantasia on Ein feste Burg. Ralph Vaughan Williams used this tune in his score for the movie The 47th Parallel. George Frederick Handel used this theme in his opera Solomon. So here we go. We will sing this hymn as the entrance hymn at 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, and we will sing this as our final hymn at 11 a.m. on Sunday morning. So here we go, hymn number, I'm going to use this, and we will use on Sunday morning, the isometric version of the tune, which is found at 688. If you look in your hymnal at 687, you'll see you'll see the original, which, like most of the German chorales, many of the German chorales, is extremely rhythmic and dance-like. One of my organ professors told me one time that a German Lutheran, by the way, said that we Americans have a tendency to play the German chorales much too slowly and the English Anglican hymns much too fast. At any rate, 687 is the original, which is much more rhythmic and dance-like. 688 is a tamer version, isometric, meaning same meter. You'll see that most of the notes there are quarter notes, and a few half notes thrown in. So here we go. A mighty fortress is our God. Battle Cry of the Reformation, hymn 688 and 687, and our hymnal 1982, A Mighty Fortress is Our God. In a few moments at noon, we'll have a service of Holy Eucharist with healing, and tomorrow we will have the hymn of the day again. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you soon.